it was on the calendar of the Jamaliday gift thing. I forgot what it's called. But on that day, we got a spike collar. A Jamaliday spike collar. I wasn't sure if some of them were different, but mine had the red collar with green dots and white spikes. Like the tiny spikes were green. It was very odd. Why would AJ give everyone a spike collar? You were supposed to work for those. Everything I traded before to get a spike collar. To just think that AJ was just passing these out to everyone was astonishing. I thought for a second, maybe it's to give all jammers a chance to get it. Like the guest jammers that have trouble because they can't trade for one. They can't really do much. And it takes them forever just to get Arctic Wolf and might not even get a spike collar. But was that the true thing? I went online on YouTube and started searching. I found a CreepyPasta video about a black spike collar. Usually you think CreepyPasta is fake, but something about this one seemed a bit too real. I was walking around Jamal Township later to just find the place was crawling with Arctic wolves. That seemed a bit common, but there was Arctic foxes out, deer out, and all those Arctic animals. To just have Arctic wolves everywhere seemed a bit weird. I thought it might just be like the Christmas thing. Or was it? I started wandering around as my wolf went through Jamal Township. I just kept walking. There was nothing but Arctic wolves everywhere. I heard a rattle, like as a dog crate rattle. Kept hearing wolves whining. All of a sudden, I was surrounded by Arctic wolves. They all kept getting closer, saying, "One of us, one of us." They were all wearing black spike collars. But then they started to turn red, green, and white like my collar. Next thing I knew, they grabbed me, stole my collar, and threw me in a crate. I thought for a second, how? How could they have done that? You can't grab animals. You can't lock them in crates. That's only in role plays where the character cooperates. I started to think. I looked around then, just to see millions and millions of animals. All of them were in there. All the species of animals except for Arctic wolves. I started to panic. Next thing I knew, my screen started to go black. All I could see was an empty, dark, black room. When all of a sudden on my screen it says, "You could have been like us." could have saved her sapphires for us. But now, you're nothing. Come join us, and we'll be forever together. I was so scared, I didn't know what to do. I just started whamming myself into every corner I could. Then all of a sudden, I felt something stab into me. It was my Jamaliday spike collar. It was with me again. I was happy, except for I was in a lot of pain. It started to pierce my neck. I started to bleed. All I could see was red and black. Soon I was back in my crate with my spike collar around my neck. All of a sudden, my crate fell into the cocoa shop at the Arctic place where the Arctic wolves usually roam. I went outside into the snow. All of a sudden, an Arctic wolf pushed me and I landed into the ice. It broke. I started to get really cold. I crawled out and shook it off, though. Everyone looked at me. I ran. I never stopped running. And I still haven't stopped running to this day.